everybody. Welcome back to Jim Snedeker Music. Today's topic is the circle of force and what every musician needs to know. All right, this is practical music theory. My website, jimsnedekermusic.com, has lots of articles uh, with the goal to make music theory practical to you. All right, to get started, what is the circle of force? Well, it presents a visual representation and it shows relationships between chords and scales. It shows how a musician can create harmonic progressions, interesting ones. What is the circle of force? Well, it shows us key signatures in Western music. The arrangement is a circle. Each key is separated by a fourth, and that's why it's called the circle of fourths. So we go left for the circle of fourths. You may have heard of the circle of fifths. Well, very simply, the way we explain that is the circle of fifths, as you notice, goes right. If you start at the top, that's C. To the right is G. If you continue that way, that is observing the circle of fifths. If you start back up at the top with C and go to the left, you'll notice that 4 intervals above is F, hence the circle of force. That's how you can tell them apart. Why is 4 so important? Well, good question. 4 is really fundamental in understanding basic music theory, basic harmonic analysis. What am I talking about? Most songs have a 1 chord, a 4 chord, and a 5 chord. So this 4 is concerning the chord progression of the fourth. And that's a music theory convention. And you'll also notice that as we go around the circle, we've covered all 12 notes in the Western chromatic scale. Why Western? Well, there's lots of different scales. We're just going to focus on Western today. Here's what every musician needs to know. The fourth interval is fundamental to understand the relationship between keys and chord progressions. And the reason for that is to simplify how we compose music. The circle of fourths is used to harmonize melodies, transpose songs, and create chord progressions. It's also an essential for unlocking more complex forms like jazz harmonies and other complex harmonic structures. Why is it called perfect? Well, it's all due to harmonic stability and balanced sound. Perfect fourth. Do you remember the song, Here Comes the Bride, Here Comes? That's a perfect fourth right there. That is fundamental in understanding the structure of major and minor scales. And as kind of an extra tip, if you're a guitarist, it's how power chords are formed that are commonly used in rock music. So what we talked about here is why you should know the circle of fourths, how it can help improve your understanding of music, music theory, how to compose music, what are relationships between harmonies, chord progressions, all in a very short little review video. I'm going to point out the article that I wrote that complements this video. I hope you'll check it out. And as always, thanks for joining me today. See you next time.